loves, welcome back to my channel. It feels super weird picking up the camera after not vlogging for at least a week or two. I'm really hoping I don't have lipstick on my teeth. Let's check this. Okay, we're good. So I'm filming this on Saturday, July 18th. Since I'm at the halfway point, one of the rewards is to redecorate the Nook and to start breaking out the fall decor. And before you people come at me like, Kristen, it's July, we're in the middle of a pandemic and I'm in my house 24/7. I need a change of scenery. And so I'm not doing a full-on Halloween spread in my house just yet, but I've already redecorated my mantle and I've started bringing out just a darker aesthetic for the Nook. And I also want to do a DIY wreath that's got some really deep purples and like black roses and some like cool little branches and stuff. So I found the picture on Pinterest. I think her blog is the How-To Mom or something like that. I'll leave it linked in the description box below. But I'm gonna go to Hobby Lobby. That was basically a really long-winded way of saying that I am going to Marshall's, like Home Goods, and Hobby Lobby just to see if they have any decor that I want, maybe to see if they have any Halloween stuff out. I know this is wishful thinking because it is July, but again, just like, what is time right now? Like, it doesn't exist to me. So, but I already love, I'll show you guys the mantle once I get inside. I also need to buy some black spray paint because I will be spray painting a couple of things just to match the whole aesthetic in there. And yeah, I can't remember what else, but if I keep talking, then we're never gonna get on the road, so. I mean, it's 91 degrees and your girl's wearing a sweater. I'm ready for fall. Okay, so I just got here and I totally didn't realize that there's a Michael's here. So here's the Marshalls and then Home Goods. You can't really see, it's over there. But can we just talk real quick about how everything matches? Can't really see it, but my shoes are blue, my mask is blue, my sunglasses are blue. Like, it is just a whole vibe. One of the things I wanted to mention real quick, you know, since we're all wearing masks, is that I have switched over. I hate liquid lipstick, like absolutely hate it. But the liquid matte lipstick, this is something I got a long time ago actually. It's Kylie. Like, I don't follow the Kardashians or any of that nonsense, but I can't remember where I heard about this, but someone was raving about the Kylie lip gloss. It may have been Kaylin Nicholson actually, but this is the matte liquid lipstick in the color Moon. And it's a little bit more on the brown side, so I kind of like more of like purpley mauves. So I think I'm gonna try to find another matte liquid lipstick from her line because I really like this one. This way, when I all breathing in my mask and stuff, the lipstick doesn't transfer onto the mask, which is something I was having issues with my regular Kat Von D lipsticks that I normally wear. So just wanted to point that out because I still like to, I mean, I'm not really going out that often, but when I do, I don't know, I feel so naked without a color or anything on my lips. But I was getting so annoyed with the transfer that was happening, you know, to my mask, even though I wash these, you know, after every use. But just thought I'd throw that out there in case you were like, I like wearing lipstick, but I'm having the same issue. Matte liquid lipstick is the way to go. And I do recommend the Kylie brand. What I like about this is that when I touch it up, it doesn't get all cakey and it's long wear. So it doesn't start to like flake off. And when I eat, it doesn't come off. So it's a little bit on the pricey side, I think. Like, I want to say it's upwards of $20, but it is well worth it because I've had this tube for a really long time. Okay, so my updated plan, now that I know that there's a Michael's right here, is I'm gonna go to Home Goods and then to Michael's because it looks like they're doing in-store shopping for both of these stores. And then I'm going to swing by Hobby Lobby to see if they are doing in-store shopping. And that way, just in case they're not, because it did not say anything on Google, if they're not, then that way I will have gone to Michael's because I want to do that DIY wreath. So we'll see what happens there. And actually on the way back from Hobby Lobby, there is an Aldi. I am so happy that they've opened up these shopping centers near me, because before I had to drive 40 minutes to go to the Woodlands to go to any of these stores. And now they're all in the shopping center that's only 20 minutes from my house. So it's still a little bit of a drive, but I mean, it cuts the time in half. So yeah, then I'm gonna go to Aldi because I have been switching over to vegetarian and actually made my first full-on vegan veggie and bean enchilada meal last night, and they are the best enchiladas that I have ever had in my life. And so I think Aldi is more of an alternative food store with more like vegan options. So I'm gonna check that out and also get some more gluten-free stuff, because I have noticed that my body is not reacting as well to gluten. So I'm just trying a bunch of different things, you know, gluten-free, dairy-free, vegan, just trying it all out. I mean, why not? We're all at home anyways. Okay. Oh, let's take the sunglasses off first. That would be helpful. Oh yeah. Maybe I need to get some like more like fun masks, you know? All right, let's do this. Okay, so here is a mini Aldi's haul. I got these multi-grain gluten-free tortilla chips, some Clancy sea salt and vinegar kettle chips, also gluten-free. More chips, baked potato crisps. These are also gluten-free. Some classic hummus, some layered dip, Priano 3 cheese tortellini, Priano 4 cheese Alfredo, Priano roasted garlic Alfredo sauce, some kosher dill baby holes, some pickles, I love pickles, some baby carrots for the hummus, and lastly some reduced sodium soy sauce because mine is expired. Oh yeah, and these, I started eating them in the car, Live G free, obviously gluten-free, sea salt multi-seed snack crackers. These are really, really good. Okay, so let's talk about some of these items. Real quick though, before we do that, because I know I mentioned earlier that I am transitioning to a more vegan lifestyle. I do realize that some of the items that I bought have actual cheese in them, which is not vegan because that is a dairy product. Again, I am transitioning. Cheese is the one thing I'm having a really hard time with, but in terms of meat, I've been eating plant-based proteins, and actually I've been cutting meat out of my meals altogether. So really it's just been lots of vegetables and lots of gluten-free carbs. I'm finding that the more I'm making these recipes on Pinterest and the more my body is adjusting to the flavor, I prefer these meals. Like I said, those veggie and bean enchiladas, the vegan gluten-free ones I made just a couple days ago, are some of the best enchiladas I have ever had, and that is not even an exaggeration. If you guys want me to do a little like cook with me DIY in one of my vlogs, let me know in the comments down below, and maybe that'll be one of the meals that I make, because I'm probably gonna be making it every week. Okay, so let's get into this craft haul, because Lord knows I bought a lot of stuff. I could not resist. They were originally $16. They were on sale at Michael's for $6.97. So, and then I had a 30% off coupon my entire purchase, so it was really like a no-brainer. And I'm really happy they were in black, so I don't have to spray paint them, and it's gonna fit the whole vibe. But basically they're little lanterns, mini lanterns, and you can put tea light candles in them. Sorry, there's a glare from the window. Super cute. This is exactly what I was looking for, and they were basically $1 a piece. So, okay, so Michael's is where I got a lot of the flowers and like things for the wreath. Anyways, I got 2 of these though, because, you know, I had to buy like the wire cutters and the names of these craft supplies are escaping me. Like the floral stem wrapping tape and the floral wire. This is the little floral cutter I got, shears and the wire cutter. This is such a hot mess. But then there were these taller branches, which I have ideas on what I want to do with these, but I'm not going to share them here yet. But yeah, I love them, and I think they'll look really good in the Nook. So I got those. I got a bunch of these black roses. Okay, Kristen, what did you even do? Okay, so I got some more black, these aren't roses, they're like a different kinds of flowers. So yeah, and then these purple ones are gonna go, like, ignore these blue ones. They're like a deep, they look really bright on this camera, but they're more of like a purple and black, almost like a burgundy, but more violet. So that's gonna be the whole vibe for the wreath. Oh yeah, okay, here's some more black roses. And then I got some blue, I don't know about these yet. I feel like I can figure out something to do with them. Maybe these will be more for the Christmas wreath. I was already thinking way ahead. I was like, I could do silvers and blues and like whites, and it would be a whole vibe. So I bought those.
Tonight there's no way back. The whole town is all about summer, and we have enough wine to last us until morning light.
So like I said, the Nook is far from being finished with the whole vibe I'm going for. I am waiting on a new rug because this one's more navy and blue and white, which is perfect for like winter time. It worked for the spring too, but I got a black and white rug because I'm really trying to pull out the brick wallpaper that's there on the wall. So it's really gonna be a black and white theme with some purple accents is what I'm going for. So you can see I have my witch's broom. This is like my favorite thing ever. I got that at Marshall's or TJ Maxx like a year or two ago. But oh my gosh, it's like my favorite thing. I just got this today, but I've decided I'm going to spray paint it black because it's just going to stick out so much better. And then you can see I have the white and the purple lights going all across here. So I also changed out this picture. It was like a tan flower silver type photo before, painting before, so I changed that out. But I have all this floral here. I've actually bought some creepy cloth that I'm just going to string all along here and basically take out all of this greenery. I love it so much, but it's just not gonna fit with the whole vibe here. So I may leave these because they're a little bit on the darker side. But you can see I've already started putting some more fall-ish arrangements. I've got my skeletons and my moon prints back there. So yeah, I'm gonna change that out. And then my bookshelf, basically taken any like fantasy or supernatural, paranormal, basically anything that had a black and white cover, like the entire City of Bones collection. I have my Rose Forever flowers, which work perfectly right here. And then as you can see, yeah, just more books. I found these cute little, from the Nightmare Before Christmas. Where's my other one? Oh yeah, they're over here. How cute! Oh my gosh, I love them. So yeah, that's the bookshelf. I think once the creepy cloth is hung up instead of the greenery, it's going to, because right now it's just like, it doesn't make any sense. The other thing I'm doing is looking for some black macrame, I hope I'm saying that right, hangers or plant hangers. And then I think I'm going to probably find some new plants to put in there as well. If I can't find those, then I may not hang anything here, or I may find something else that goes with the theme a little bit better. This tree, I'm really excited to work on this. So I'm gonna spray paint this bottom part black. And then I have these cute little battery operated like wire twinkle lights, kind of like the ones in my office, but they're a lot smaller, that I'm gonna loop through here. So it's gonna be like a black and white tree. And then I might even, I don't know, I want to add some black in here as well, but I kind of want this to be like a multi-purpose use thing, so I don't want it to be permanent with the leaves. So I'm still thinking about that. And then over here, this is something that I did recently, and oh my gosh, I'm just in love with it. Okay, so I have a new tapestry coming in that's got like a skeleton or a skull. So I really like the way this one looks still because of the whole black and white thing. I think I'll put the skull one up closer to Halloween. But I changed out the altar, which I love. I've been using the Goddess Power Oracle cards by Colette Baron Reed. this was my pull for today. And I just love them. But I love this whole new setup here because this used to have greenery and my Lakshmi statue and a bunch of stuff for spring. So it was just nice to change it out and make it a little bit, you know, darker, but still, I don't know, grays, purples, again with the purple accents. Then the other change I made has to do with my mantle. So you can probably tell which items do not fit in. The gold ones. Those are the ones I'm going to be spray painting a matte black because then it's just gonna be a whole vibe. I'm probably gonna take the clock down, and then I'm also looking for like spookier or black candle holders. I do like these though because it kind of ties in with the fireplace and everything. In the next clips, you're probably gonna see me starting all this DIY stuff, whether it's the wreath or the spray paint or hanging the creepy cloth. So I may be wearing different clothes, or who knows, maybe the same outfit. Maybe I'll get a spark of inspiration tonight, but I'm feeling pretty tired, so.
Yes, it might be true. I'm a little bit out of my mind. Let it sweep us off our feet without a fight. You know the sun can wait. I know this is borrowed time. They've counted 9, but still I bet on a miracle to happen. Is it really too late? Is it really tonight, this night?
Okay, so I am wrapping up. This is the first thing that dried. So as you can see, it's kind of hard to see right now because of the daylight, but I have added some of those cute little lights in there. I think I really like it up the base of the tree or the trunk of the tree. I think I might add more, but it is a process like unwinding those little bronze coils and then getting them into the branches and stuff and trying not to have the wire to show too much. But I really like how it looks so far. Again, I'll probably add more, but it's good for now. And then my bookcase, like this, oh my gosh, this is such a vibe. I cannot wait to show this to you once it is dark outside and everything is all lit up. I have actual chills looking at my bookcase. Let's go ahead and check on the other spray painted items. Oh, there's some dog poop right there. I love how she decides to poop right next to my station. Okay, so that's nothing. I turned this over, that's why it still looks kind of wet. Please ignore my neighbor's air conditioning unit, that is so loud. And then these are looking like they're almost dry. What happens if I touch it? Oh yeah, that's dry. Okay, so I'm probably gonna put these on the mantle. Okay, for real though, I could not be happier with how this turned out. Do I want the gold? That looks kind of funny. Maybe I'll just have the pumpkin in the back right now. Oh yeah. Okay, I like that. Ooh, maybe I'll let it show just a little bit. Oh yeah, that is wonderful. Here we go, my Virgo South Node is really getting in the way right now. Oh, that's fantastic. It looks so much better. So these are a little bit on the lighter side, but I do have the overhead light on. So here's just with the low lights. I don't know, maybe I'll even replace those flowers, like cut those out and kind of put some of these in there instead. That's probably gonna be another project. So obviously I'm going to have to wait to show you the full effect of everything. I have to wait for it to get dark outside, which, you know, since it's the summer, it's gonna take a little while. But real quick, I wanted to mention that I do still have my Project Slay worksheet bundle that I am offering on sale for just $33. If you couldn't tell, my South Node is in Virgo. And I am very detailed, very organized, and I like to have a plan for everything. I'm also very, very good at following through and completing my projects. I'm very good at prioritizing projects. I feel like I'm just tooting my own horn here, but I created that worksheet bundle for you because I had a lot of people asking how to prioritize their projects, how to get things done. And this is the one method that I use for every project, whether it's writing, creative, home decor. I used to even use this methodology when I worked in corporate. So it is just one project method for all projects. It's a 30-page worksheet bundle for just $33. So if this video sparked some project ideas, some creative inspiration, and you want a little bit of guidance when it comes to how to prioritize, how to plan, how to prep, how to actually execute that project and see it through until completion, again, no matter what the project is, then make sure to check out that worksheet bundle while it is on sale. I will make sure to leave the link in the description box below. You can also go to thatsmarthustle.com/project-slay. Also, if you're new here, I am running a sale on my Write 50K in 30 Days e-course. That's a $200 value, and I'm offering it for just $97. That sale originally ended on June 30th, but I extended it through July 31st, all the way through Camp Nano. So if you want more details on that, make sure to check out the link in the description box below. Based on the footage that I edited this morning from yesterday, this vlog is going to be mighty long, and I don't like how long it takes for YouTube to upload things when they get over 25 or like up to the 30-minute mark. So I'm gonna go ahead and sign off here, but I will leave you with some B-roll of the Nook at night, as well as some writing B-roll, because I know this was a very non-writing video, but honestly the last few videos, actually like the last month's worth of videos I've done, have been very heavily focused on writing. So it was nice to take a break from that, and it was nice to get creative in other aspects, in other regards. If you enjoyed it, make sure to go ahead and click that thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe, which, by the way, thank you so much for 41K. I cannot even believe we're over 40,000 people on this channel. That is like the coolest thing ever. Again, thank you for watching. I appreciate you more than you know, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.